Oh, hey, talking about a movie. Haven't done that in a while. So Obsession is a movie. Yes, I know I've been talking about mostly TV, The Boys and such, but I still do review movies on this channel. Obsession is written and directed by Curry Barker. I guess a YouTube sketch guy. I don't think I've seen any of his stuff. I'm sure if someone showed something to me, I might. Maybe I saw it sometime. I don't know. Within Obsession, you have Bear, played by Michael Johnston. He's crushing on Nikki. He's like, man, I wanna tell her how I feel. I wanna express my love. I just wanna be with this one girl. Then he goes into some voodoo shop to get a crystal because he wants to replace the crystal necklace that Nikki dropped down her drain. I mean, that right there, that's a red flag. You don't want to be with a bitch who's into crystals. But he finds this stick in the little Zen crystal shop, and it's like, hey, you snap this in half, you get a wish. He's like, I wish Nikki loved me more than anything in the world. Snaps the thing, and now Nikki has an obsession with him. Oh my god. That's why the movie's called that. Just like out the gate, this thing is insanely creepy. I hope Curry Barker has a long, prosperous career in horror ahead of him, because the way that this is shot and acted, and the score, so many shots where it's just you're looking at darkness, but the way that the shadows are lit, they're silhouetted. Things are either silhouetted or moving in shadow. You look in the dark corner and Nikki's just there. It takes you a minute to see her, and then you're like scanning the room like, is she? Oh fuck, there she is. She's right there. I feel like I'm gonna go to bed tonight and I'll wake up at like 3 in the morning and look at the dark corner in my bedroom and be like, is someone here? I mean, fuck, shit. Even right now, as I'm filming this, I'm looking at the dark corner just over there off camera, and even I'm just looking at it and I'm just like, huh. Really creepy. My whole body was tensed up for a majority of the runtime. The score by Rock Burwell is really good. There are moments where he's playing around with it. He's like, Nikki and Bear are on their dates. It's a nice little fun, romantic kind of comedy feeling score, and then it transitions into a very horror-esque, tight string techno sort of deal. One scene is really great. They're in a restaurant, and it's kind of flipping back and forth between its tones, and Burwell's score is doing such a great job of keeping up with that flip-flop. Also, the real star of the show, mad props to Indy Navarrete. I remember her as Sarah Cushing. I remember watching her in Superman and Lois, just thinking, oh, no, nice, sweet little love interest for Jordan Kent. Ah, they're so cute. I hope they can make it work out. Now she's going into this movie, and I'm just watching her like, oh, holy Jesus, fuck! I don't really like whittling actresses down to their looks, but also she's insanely hot, man. We all saw the GIF. You know the GIF I'm talking about. That GIF. This GIF. I'm sure I'm not alone, and then that was probably my first exposure to this movie, being like, yeah, I don't know what the fuck's going on, but I want to see a hot chick covered in blood cackling. Indy Navarrete had said that she'd taken a lot of stuff from Hereditary and Pearl. You definitely see a lot of Mia Goth Pearlisms when she's smiling and crying and tears are running down her face, but she's also laughing really hard. Just a stellar horror movie performance, and I want to see her in more horror movies. Massive kudos to her and Curry Barker for managing to come together and making one of the most attractive women on the planet just be insanely unsettling. I really love this whole vibe of just this guy just head over heels on this girl that he doesn't know if he can make it work. He really wants to. He's been crushing on her for a long time. And this monkey's paw curse of have it if you want it, but it doesn't mean it's going to work out. Sometimes it's best to just let the feelings you have for this person naturally die off and just move on with your life. Try to find someone else. Maybe this person that you thought you could have a life with is just not who you think they are. And is it worth it in the end? Maybe it's not. Also just love the ending to this. The credits started rolling. Everyone's getting up from their seats. I'm sitting there. I'm in a state of such shock of what I've witnessed. I'm watching the whole credits roll out. Almost didn't want to get up after the credits roll. I was just going to let the ushers come in and clean around me. Sorry, guys. Look, this movie, I had to sit with it. Like, literally sit where I was. I think it takes a little bit to get going, though. That's my only real problem. Although I think some of the greatest horror movies take a while to, they really want you to get a sense of who these people are. They want you to bring you in, feel that connection before the rug gets pulled out and just the most horrifying things imaginable start happening to these people, so that you've already built an attachment. So now you don't want to see them be in harm's way. I don't know. I was just kind of like checking my watch for the first like 15 minutes being like, is things happening yet? No, we're still getting to know everyone. Okay, fair enough. Picks up for it in the last 45 minutes though. Oh my god. Absolutely insane movie. I think without a doubt, this is probably my new favorite of the year. Terrified as shit. As soon as I got home, I'm like, alright, new episode of Hacks is out. Let's decompress with that. Also, as I was walking out of the theater, I just thought, I can see this aging like a fine wine. It just gets better and better the more I think about it. I can imagine this being one of those films that sneaks its way in my October horror movie rotation. I look forward to what Curry Barker has coming next. I look forward to what Indy Navarrete does from here on out. Michael Johnston, I look forward to seeing him in more things, hopefully. A great, great performance of someone who's like, the girl in my dream. Oh shit. Oh god. Oh no. So anyway, Obsession. Have you seen it? What do you think about it? Whatever you think. You can sound off in the comments. And if you like what you've seen, as always, you can click right here. And I'll see you guys next time.